Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Coffee with DDT LNA. Today we have D, T, and A, and we might have some surprise guests popping in throughout the morning. So I would like to introduce my host. Let me get off of myself, make sure we can see them. Stop presenting, so hopefully it'll work. Okay, Traci, would you please say hello to everyone?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
And Mr. Derek. Oh, Derek's muted.
Wrong button. Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? So we got a few people in the chat this morning.
Okay, did any of you guys have your phone up or anything? I'm trying to make sure that I have the various people up. Can you see us when we talk? Just switch it back and forth, guys. I did click stop presenting.
Okay, you're fine. Right. Because I just showed Traci. She just
okay, good.
A little bit.
Good. Okay. All right, Traci, would you like to? Are you on voice yet, or you want a few minutes to loosen up your vocal cords?
Give me just a minute here. Get all the chat back where it belongs. Who all we got here? Let's take a look. Good morning to Sandy and Debbie and Seam Store and Donatella and stuff from Sally. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody, to you.
All right.
That's an easy way of getting it done.
Traci singing to us. So what's going on, folks? Derek, you said your next door neighbor's pretty much cleaned out now?
All done. All finished, and I just have to hand the keys in later on. And it's sad because I like them as neighbors, and a little not frightening, but a little agitated on who I'm going to get for a neighbor now.
Yeah.
Friday, yeah. Like we were talking about that earlier, yeah.
Yeah, so, but so it's okay. I mean, it's going to take them at least two months to get that house back to the apartment back to
right. They're going to remodel and everything.
Yeah, well, they lived there for 15 years.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So the same carpet, the same, they got to just pull everything and revamp the whole apartment. So.
And you're using your new webcam that looks tremendous.
Yeah, my new webcam. Traci, I got a Logitech from next door when I was cleaning out.
Yeah.
And Tommy helped me yesterday to connect it. And how does it look? Good, huh?
It looks better. It looks much clearer.
Yeah.
Once he gets that internet fixed, he'll be like a 9 out of 10 with the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, last night was like dead on.
Right.
I don't know what it is. I think it's Google Hangouts is really. I guess it's really pushing my computer a little bit. I mean, my computer is old, but when I went to and I did the YouTube live yesterday, and it was clear. I mean, that was clean, and so I was happy. I'm happy with it.
10 times better than it was. What's yesterday or the day before you were trying to do it? Everything was all.
Oh yeah. It was like it popped in. I mean, granted, you make your title and you can't. There's no way to put until after you're done to change the thumbnail. So that's
I can't figure it out. There's got to be a way. I mean, that just doesn't make sense, but I can't figure it out.
Well, they tell you when you go on to YouTube Live.
Like TubeBuddy says you can create it in advance.
It gives you 5 seconds to like make a smile and do something like put a picture.
Yeah, but with the TubeBuddy extension, it says you can do it in advance.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Selena. Look at here. We got Mr. Phil for the coffee chat. Brewmaster Resellers.
Who is that?
Phil. Brewmaster Resellers.
Good morning, Selena. Good morning to Bill. Good morning, Selena. Good morning to Bill.
Yeah, we got it good.
Bill with a P, not Bill.
It's what?
Bill.
Bill with a P as in Paul.
Bill.
Yeah.
Sorry, Phil. Good morning to Phil, not Bill.
Thanks,
Traci. We're going to send you the bill, though, so just get your PayPal ready.
Oh, geez. Glad to see you have your sense of humor today, Traci.
Yeah.
You got to
Well,
do
it
it.
was funny last night.
Sometimes laughter is the best medicine. Remember that.
Exactly. Well, that's just kind of what it comes down to. My husband and I said, if you guys knew me as well as he knows me, even a little bit better than you do now, if you would have just said to me, take a deep breath, you're going to be just fine, which is what he tells me all the time, I would have been just fine. I just really got myself all worked up because they told me I couldn't have get an appointment before August, and this last injection did nothing at all to touch the pain.
Mhm. Right.
So it was just more frustrating than anything else.
Right.
Right.
Well, that's it. And I mean, yes, we can say, calm down, take a deep breath. I've said that to Darlene. I've said that to a lot of people, but it's just one of those things where at that point you were just you couldn't be on screen right at that
No,
moment.
I needed to get off. Yeah.
Right. So what we should have done is bounced off a set, like stayed on, but bounced into Facebook and calmed you down that way.
Yeah.
Well, now we know when we have problems like that, you can just relax and
Yeah, you just
we
have
can
to
get
tell
you.
me, take a deep breath, you're gonna live through it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, same thing. Liz.
Because I do know I am gonna live through it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have pain every single day for the rest of my life. But
CBD, rocking it hard.
well, I've tried CBD oil,
Mhm.
and it really doesn't do anything for me.
No.
I mean, they have passed recreational marijuana in Michigan, but I have grandkids,
Right.
and I'm not.
Yeah.
They
the
haven't
CBD
worked out all the details yet, anyway, so it's still not
Right.
like stores and
You don't
stuff.
want to be taking. You don't want to be taking care of the kids and have some THC in your system, and yeah,
Right.
that's
Right.
not
Plus,
good.
my pain doctor drug tests me every 6 months for that kind of stuff, anyway. So
Right. So
I have to be
Yeah.
careful about that.
Phil has chronic pain as well. Phil, are
Yeah.
you running about and about? Because we haven't seen you live in a dog's age. Are you?
Yeah, it's been what, at least 2-3 months.
Oh, more than that, probably. Do you want to join us, or you're out and about? You're out about working. You want to join us on the panel? I can send you an invite through Messenger. Donatello, I understand you're not feeling well, so you're more than welcome. But if you're not feeling well, hey, Frenchie.
Good morning to Frenchie. Good morning to you. Good morning to Frenchie. Good morning to you. Oh, good morning, Teresa. Good morning to you. I missed you. Good morning to Teresa. Good morning to you.
Did you get Selena too?
Yeah, she said Selena.
Selena
remember, it was good morning to Selena and Bill. And then, it's
Bill. That's Phil. Okay, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I called Bill the wrong name.
It's Phil.
I'm getting a little upset with YouTube too. It's like I don't know what they're doing with subscribers now. I'm at 962. I've dropped. I don't know what's going on with them.
That's why I'm concerned, because I'm floating around like I'm getting like two for the week. It's like, no, I need to gain at least 10 a week because they're going to be taking subs away.
Right.
I think I'm over 200.
And there we go. Okie dokie, artichoke.
Yep.
Young ghost. Yeah, see you, young ghost.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, Phil. He said he's got to take a rain check this time.
Okay. No problem. I haven't seen you live in forever, so if you've had a few minutes, I figured if you're around the house, you can pop on. And Donatello, you aren't feeling well, correct? So you don't need to join us. I mean, you're welcome, but if you're not feeling well, I understand.
I'm up to 215. Woohoo!
Hey,
good, girlfriend.
That's good.
Not bad for as short a time as I've been on. I don't feel like it is.
Right.
Frenchie, are you available to pop on with us? I don't know if I have your I don't think I have you on Messenger, but we can figure it out.
Deb, don't keep on asking Adam. He's very stickler with his wrenches, so
I have about 7 or 8 different wrenches, and I'm very loyal to my wrenches because long story, I got gifted as a wrench for a long period of time. I told the story before. I was with Casey, the Rockstar Flipper, for 2.5 years before he made me a wrench, and now he says, "Oh, you're the greatest. We appreciate you." Yada yada yada. So to me, it's nothing personal, Deb. It's just I have a handful of friends that understand how I think and how I do things.
Yeah.
Have known me for a long period of time, and that's who I prefer to have as my wrenches.
Just knock them. Just knock them, Adam.
We got to use back one, and I thought
No.
Hide user. Now it's letting me do it. Okay. Before it didn't let me do it. Okay. All right. He's gone. He's gone. Period. He's gone. He'd be gone.
Hey, Rusty Raccoon. Good morning.
Hey, Tony, my man.
Rusty Raccoon. Good morning to you. Good morning, Rusty Raccoon. Good morning to you.
Now, Tony on my channel keeps telling me he's going to go on Wade's channel first, but he's welcome to do a pop-in if he would like today. Even if you're on your phone, Tony. Tony he's another guy. When I talk about wealth of knowledge, man, this guy knows everything, a little bit about everything. I mean, everything. Yeah. He goes to these auctions, he buys stuff. How do you know about that?
Yeah, you've talked about NASCAR and Hot Wheels and stuff like that.
He knows about everything.
Yep. Good morning, Craig. What's going on, bud?
Mr. Craig.
Yep.
Hang on a sec.
So
good morning to Craig. Good morning to you. Good morning to Craig. Good morning to you.
Oh, nice. You set up a new camera, Frenchie. Okay. Well, the invite is it's normally on another channel, but our friend that usually hosts the show on the mornings, the weekday mornings, her husband is home he works for the borough, so he's home for 4th of July, and today he's off. So she wants to spend quality time with him. She may or may not pop in even with him. Right. But she wasn't going to host today, so we decided that I would host it, and we would have the rest of our friends, and we
have a little morning chat.
Yep. A little morning. Last night it was funny, Tracy. We Livin and Darlene were in my live last night. He was in talking with Gavin. He's racing tonight.
Is he?
Yeah. He's like, this is so much fun. This is cool.
Okay, you got to tell us going to join us a little later. She's going to get changed.
Okay.
So she's going to get in her working clothes as opposed to her PJs.
Yeah, we don't need to see you in PJs down at town.
Nothing personal, but we want.
yeah.
Sure, you look beautiful in your pajamas, but we want to make sure you're dressed for appropriately.
Her video the other day was picking up all that free stuff. Did you see the size of that cat? Wow.
Cat. What
the cat was huge.
Did you say cat? C-A-T?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it.
She was at her friend's house. I guess her friend's moving to North Carolina.
Oh, when she went to her friend's house, that has a huge cat. Okay.
I mean, this thing is it's like a lion. It's like
saying a fat cat, Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar. Yeah, man, that thing was huge.
Good morning, Lisa.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tracy. Go ahead.
That's all right. Good morning, Lisa C. Good morning to you. Good morning, Lisa C. Good morning to you.
And we even have Tracy today to sing to our people in our chat, which makes it extra special.
Aw, thanks.
Right, she says, "Daddy, get your coffee, darling. PJs are a new thing."
My grandkids tend to think I'm annoying, but that's all right.
Yeah,
they get over it. I will annoy them for a lot longer than the first 6 years of their lives that I have already. So
there you go.
Yeah, but hey, you like that, Adam, because he thinks you're his favorite
YouTuber.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah, Brantley loves Adam.
It's funny.
Brantley comes back tomorrow.
Yeah.
But my son's house is getting very close. Hopefully he will be able to move in the next couple weeks.
Oh, nice.
They just have to get the carpet. The trim guy was supposed to be there yesterday, even though it was the 4th, but he didn't show up. So I'm hoping he's there today. And then the carpet guy's got some carpet that needs to be stretched, and because he's getting a double wide. So that's got to be stretched over the seam and stuff. And then it should be good to go. He should be able to close and move in. That would be nice.
That would
He's
be
getting
nice.
anxious. I mean, I'm not in any huge hurry. He's my kid. He's my baby.
Yeah.
Not in any huge hurry for him to leave, but
I hear
he's
you.
also going to be 27 next month, and he thinks it's long enough to live with mom and dad, and I have to agree with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
I started
23,
I started
24.
the itch about 27. I moved out when I was 30.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was 25 when I moved out.
Right.
Yeah.
I was 25 when I moved out too.
I mean, I wasn't around from 19 to 24, but
Military, right.
yeah. So, I was still living at home, but
But you were in the Navy.
yeah. So,
You were 18 when you moved out of the house, Deb? Wow.
yeah.
Oh. I wasn't growing up at 18. I can tell you that. I for sure was not grown up at 18. Not
you,
ready
you,
for
you
that.
had some issues with your family, right, when you were growing up? Yeah. So, I mean, I hear people get out when they're 16 and, try to become declared
Yeah.
independent and stuff. But
We used to see my sister did. My sister, right after I moved out, my sister got
Jump ship too.
yeah,
constant, what do they call that?
I don't know, but we understand what you're saying.
I wanted to say consummated minor, but that's totally not right.
Emancipated or something or whatever.
Totally not right.
Declare that they were right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no. I mean, when you really step up, when you they change your life when you have to either grow up or shut up.
It's difficult, I mean, it takes some time to, I mean, like, I feel like my son is finally at that point where he realizes that, his bills are going to have to come before his playtime and that kind of stuff. So, he wasn't really ready a few years ago. He wouldn't have been ready. But
Lisa
now
C
he's
says-
ready to own his own place, and
Lisa C says it's emancipated.
that's it.
I said that earlier, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to harp on it.
That's the
He's going to
person.
be just right around the corner. He literally is, even like city block wise, he would be about a half a block away. So
Oh, really?
not like he's going to be too far from mom and dad anyway.
Yeah, I'm probably a quarter of a mile away from my mom and dad. I'm not far.
Okay.
So
My mom
quarter mile in Rhode Island is almost half of the state.
I don't think I ever even driven through Rhode Island. I guess 95 doesn't go through Rhode Island, does it?
Yes, it does. Right
Oh,
through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did then.
95 starts in you go through past Connecticut through the Mystic Aquarium and everything, and it shoots right up right through the middle of Rhode Island.
Okay.
Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you.
Frenchie might be getting coffee, Wes. I don't know if you saw your question. Wes was asking what camera you got, French. Oh, there it is. Canon M50. Okay. Eventually, I want to get a mirrorless camera, but that's just something decent with lens kit and everything, and it's $600-700 used.
Right. Yeah.
And then I bought the mic for my iPhone, but that's not compatible with the camera, so I have to get a separate mic. And you're talking minimum something decent used with everything is like $800.
Nice.
That's used.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Good
morning, Empty Picker. Good morning to you. Good morning, Empty Picker. Good morning to you.
Now, what does MT Picker? I just want to ask, what does MT stand for? Is it Mountain or Montana? Just give me a shout out.
MTY. Empty.
Empty. Yeah, exactly. I always wonder because that's like it's kind of cool. Like MT Picker, is it Mountain? Is it Montana? Everybody asks me asked me what 3345 stands for, so might as well find out, you know?
Yeah, right. Oh my god, I got my water, my soda, I got my coffee, all kind of stuff on the screen here. Just realized that. That over here.
With the MT picker. Yeah. So T's so funny. Yeah, see if T wants to come in. She's there.
You're welcome if you want to join us, T.
See, we have some space. Deb, you know what the 3345 stands for. I've explained it to you multiple times. So yeah, yes, you do, Lisa. Hey, good morning, fishing and picking.
Good morning, fishing and picking. Good morning to you. Good morning, fishing and picking. Good morning to you.
Yes, guys, we just want to thank Adam for taking over for today because I know Darlene wanted to spend some time with her husband for they get time to spend time together, but he gets 2 days off and might as well enjoy it, you know. So
Yeah.
Adam and I talked yesterday and it said, well, he needs more hours to get monetized. So
Stands for Montana, but he does live in the mountains.
there you go. See,
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Right was off yesterday. We had a really good day yesterday, but he's working today.
I am
early this morning.
I am Frenchy, but I still have to buy my air tickets. I've been rolling the dice, and I'm pretty upset. But I was able to get quote unquote 2 free nights at the Mandalay Bay, but I'm paying $45 per night resort fee plus the taxes and all that other
all the other stuff, right?
So it's probably like $60 a night as opposed to like $150 a night.
Mm-hmm.
So I mentioned it before, and I guess I might as well mention it here. I think I was going to do like a video or mention it in one of my Reselling Rhythm shows. For people that go to Las Vegas on a regular basis, MGM Properties has a online casino game. I mean, they have the regular online where like you have the states of the various where you win money. This is fun money. So you can actually buy coins or whatnot. And you get 3 rewards when you get to a certain coin value or whatever. They call them loyalty points, LPs. And I've been playing this for about 5-6 years now. And the first time I went to, I had been to Vegas like 15 times over the years. Well, I hadn't been for like 10 years. So for 3 or 4 years, I was pulling up all these loyalty points. So last year I had a comp to Aria dinner buffet. I had a comp to see the Beatles Cirque du Soleil show called Love. I think I had a $25 free, coins at the Mandalay Bay. And I think I had like a steak dinner somewhere. I didn't use the steak dinner, but I was able to refund that.
Nice.
So when I was able to I couldn't get the free rooms, but I mean, I had a great deal because I think I mentioned several times when I was working retail, trying to get back into managing or buying. We had a trade show at the Borgata, which at the time was MGM and another property owned it. Now it's strictly an MGM property, but I guess I had run enough money through the machine that they gave me an offer. And I called Mandalay Bay. I said, "Can I use my offer from Atlantic City?" And here, I said, "Absolutely." So it was like I think it was like $49 or $39 a night.
Nice.
Friday night was like $99. But now the new one is 20% off. So even with my 20% off, it's still like $100 plus like $45 a night resort fee plus taxes. So even on a weeknight, I'm paying like $160 a night.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think it's like 2 something.
Yep. Yeah.
So, but my airfare is up $200. So, but the problem with the airfare too is because of these 737 Maxes down.
Yeah.
There's less seats available, and I really like Southwest, but Southwest last year canceled their direct flights from Philadelphia to Las Vegas, which I don't know why, but I guess for whatever reason they decided to cancel them. So.
Right. So you said you went shopping the other day and you got a couple of shirts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Just nothing. I mean, I think I got one was like I think I got an Izod a polo shirt, just a plain blue one. I got another one. It's like this is a big Eagle shirt.
Yeah.
But this must have polyester in it because it didn't shrink.
Right.
Most of the stuff I buy that's 100% cotton, it shrinks. And, we throw it in the dryer and it shrinks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's right.
You
You don't put them in the dryer. You let them.
It's actually a 3X and it's tall, so
Okay.
it's long and it's big.
Nice.
But I have so many 2Xs. I told you I gained all that weight after I had the Achilles tendon surgery. So then this other issue, I want to get that working better. And then
Yeah.
I'll at least get back to the gym and try to lose some weight. And then
Right.
my Achilles is they're both bad. They're probably both about 80% now. But
Cool.
the left one was like 20% back before I had the surgery. So,
Awesome.
I know they'll never be 100%, but I mean I'm willing to deal with 80%.
Yeah.
And a little bit of pain. I'm used to having pain.
Yeah. Once you get, I mean, it's some days is worse than others, but
Right.
pain is pain.
Pain
You
is
know
pain.
it's going to be there every day.
Yeah. So again, anybody? I mean, okay, Frenchie, you're busy. Did Teresa did she answer us if she wanted to join the panel? I didn't
see her say anything. Maybe just send her the link if you have it. Just send
I don't
it
have
to
her.
her.
I don't have her Facebook, so
I don't either.
Okay. So
I know that's why I said Darlene has that. We have Gianna. See if Gianna will come on.
I could send it to Gianna. I don't know if she's available. Why don't I? Once you guys talk, and I'll send Gianna.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll send it to Kimmy too. I don't know if Kimmy's up yet.
And Kimmy and Destiny. Yep, they might be up.
Yeah, that's right. Like I said, Destiny's a part of that group or not? I don't remember if she's part of the messenger group. Oh, look.
She should be.
We are friends. Okay, I forget what your I mean, people just request, like if I see they're involved with Resong, I just automatically friend them, and I have because sometimes I can't put their real name together with their YouTube name. let me go. Okay, you guys keep talking. I'll go in my.
All
right.
So did you go to any fireworks last night, Derek?
No, we were at my mom's all day yesterday and hung around with the dogs and stuff like that, and just had steaks and corn and had this. It was pineapple pecan cherry pie.
Ooh,
it was good. It was really good.
Sounds good. Sounds good. We didn't really do anything of significance. We did go to the grocery store to get a few things. We're going tomorrow morning. We're leaving to go to Wright's brother has a cabin on a lake up about an hour north of us.
Cool.
And he puts on the Lake Association fireworks show every year, and he's doing that Saturday night. So we're camping up there overnight Saturday night to Sunday. So kind of excited about that. It's nice to get out of the house for a day and a half.
Right. I when the other day it was weird. I was going through the house next door, and some of the family members were here because they only stayed a little bit, and all of a sudden they said, "Oh, we're gonna throw these books away," and they were throwing them away, and they went in and they landed in something that I didn't want to touch, but it was a DVD and a book about Mackinac Island.
Okay, I sent it to Teresa. I'm going to send it to Destiny and Kimmy.
Okay. You all right, Tracy?
Yeah, I was like you were like breaking up, and I was trying to understand what you were saying, and I was like, is he speaking in English?
Yeah.
Or Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Speaking of Rhode Island?
They had a DVD and a book about Mackinac Island. Am I breaking up?
You're okay.
You were
apparently.
Mackinac Island. That is a really cool place. If you ever have a chance to visit, that is a really, really cool place to visit.
Yeah, that's what I heard, because there's no cars. It's all horses and bikes.
Yeah, no cars at all. Just horse and buggy and horses, and it's beautiful little island. It's beautiful.
Okay, so
they've got the old fort, and when I was younger and I had two good walking legs, I walked all over that island and went to like some of the really old cemeteries, and so I find that stuff fascinating.
So that is cool.
I mean, like when we lived down in Savannah, I went a couple of times actually to Bonaventure Cemetery with all the colonial graves and stuff that are there. That's so cool. That stuff just fascinates me. I don't know. The way they used to, they did things so much differently
Right. Exactly.
than we do now.
Mm-hmm. Well, Adam, you're close to Penn Dutch, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the same idea there. I mean, yeah, you still have the cars and everything, but so who's Sherry McD? Do we know who that is?
Oh, but we can sing to her. At least Tracy can sing.
Good morning, Sherry McD. Good morning to you. Good morning, Sherry McD. Good morning to you.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Sherry. Like I said, if anybody has not subscribed to anybody on the
In
panel,
Lancaster, PA.
Okay.
Tracy, I said it. You sent me a message, and I got it on my phone, and I went on my computer, and it was also my computer, so I sent it to your messenger through my computer with the link.
Yeah.
So if you didn't get it, let me know, and I'll resend it.
If you haven't subscribed to anybody here,
welcome.
Yeah. If you haven't subscribed to anybody that's on the panel or in chat, please do.
Please do. I'm gonna go check yours out right now, actually.
I put everybody's links in the description too, by the way, if people watch it later.
I am subscribed to Sherry McD. I must have ran into you in another chat.
She didn't get it. So
that's weird. Okay. Okay, let me look.
Let me type something in the chat so that you can pop on me and go sub if you are interested.
It should be. Let me hold on 1 second. Teresa, it's right above your message. You didn't get it. I'll resend it. I see my message and I see that where did you send it? Right below where I sent it. Let me try it again. Let me try it again. Here we go. See if you got this one, Teresa.
Good morning to John. Good morning to you. Good morning to John. Good morning to you.
All right, she saw that one. All right, so we should be good.
Yeah. And Cooper was waiting for his. Go ahead, hit for Cooper too.
Who?
Cooper. Yeah, John.
Good morning to Cooper. Good morning to you. Good morning to Cooper. Good morning to you.
That reminds me of the Jaws thing. Was it Koopa? Who was on he was that accent? Was it when the captain said something, not Cooper? Who was it that he said? It sounded like Cooper.
No, it was not Cooper. It's
There's Teresa.
Morning. Hi. I don't know what happened.
Good morning, Dee.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're feeling better today.
I am. It was more, Adam was 100% right. It was more emotional than, I was having a lot of physical pain. And when the doctor smacked me down a notch, that just emotionally got me.
Brought it broke the camel's back, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. New day, right?
Yep. New day.
I didn't know to tell you to take a deep breath and what was it? Take a deep breath and breathe out.
Yeah, that's what my husband always says. He'll always say to me, just take a deep breath. You're going to be all right.
Right.
And push all the bad vibes out.
Right.
Yeah. Just take a deep breath. Good morning, Blackberry Thistle Tea. Good morning to you. Good morning, Blackberry Thistle Tea. Good morning to you.
Good morning, BTT. There you go, BTT.
That's what I call. That's what I say. It's too much to type it out, but
yeah, BTT.
BTT.
See, you put a smile on an 11-year-old's face this morning.
I love you, Cooper.
Off the Lake Gaston. Very nice. Have fun.
So how are you doing today, T?
Cooper.
I'm good. Thanks.
Say Cooper in your New England accent.
New England accent.
Cooper.
I don't have a New England accent.
No,
I do.
Derek does.
Somebody else in this chat has a New England accent.
He says Cooper.
Derek does. I always say, is Derek speaking English or is he speaking Rhode Island?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
It's so funny. I have relatives in New Hampshire, and years ago, when my oldest son was young, we used to like go there every weekend. We're in Derry, and I used to come home speaking with that northern. Everybody's like, "Why are you talking like that?" It was just a habit.
Mm-hmm.
Donna, tell you want me to send you the link then, or you changed out of your pajamas?
Yeah, she's still a rookie. She's still a rookie at this. I have to literally step through it with her every day, every time we do this.
Let me send her a link. You guys hold down the chat here.
Really?
North Carolina or Virginia side of Lake Gaston. Oh.
So Derek, I'm so excited. I'm in my first race. Woohoo!
Yeah, there you go. See?
Yay.
Traci will tell you.
You really get into it. It is way more exciting than you think ahead of time if you've never watched it.
Well, I watched it last time, and I said I wish I was in it, so I got in it this time.
Rooting your car on, rooting all your friends on.
Yep.
Sometimes.
And I got my lucky number too.
Yep. So there you go. It was fun last night. Last night I used YouTube Live to go live with that last night. And I think it went really well. I mean, the only problem that I have is the chat is in black instead of in white. So it's hard to see sometimes, but the quality is really good. You're not pushing too much through the system, so that my clarity, my new camera. See?
Fancy.
Yeah.
That's so much better, Derek. So much better.
Yeah. So for free, I'm gonna accept it.
The price was right.
Yep. So
Blackberry thistle tea. The fishing and picking in our chat is also known as Alan or Big Al.
Big Al.
Big Al.
Big Al.
Okay, Donatel, I sent it to you. If you didn't get it, let me know.
The one and only.
Yeah, ABTV, one and only OG. So what did you do, T, for the fourth?
Oh, you're an expert. See, now you didn't need any coaching.
Donatello.
Pretty smile in the morning. How about that?
Like, good morning.
How's that, Derek?
Yes.
See, I'm becoming a professional now.
And Donatella, see,
job,
I'm becoming a
proud of you.
professional. I get a brand new camera.
Thanks for inviting me, you guys.
You're welcome.
Not a problem.
You got a dog and a cat? You got two dogs back there. They look like they were kissing each other back there, a dog and something. I don't know if it was another dog or a cat.
She got the monster
Virginia
dog and then the
side,
cat.
but in North Carolina on 903. Mm.
I think I need to mute something. I'm having.
Mute YouTube.
So this is where we go. This is where we go to our test.
Right. Well,
To see what,
that's what happens.
you don't try to explain it to her.
Figure it out, and it bites you in the
Yeah,
rear
you have
end.
to figure it out. Go ahead, Donatella.
She's getting echoes. She's getting echoes, right?
What do I close? Wait a minute.
YouTube. Close YouTube.
Close YouTube.
Well, what? Time
Yeah.
out.
Stop
If you
it,
want the
Derek.
chat, you have
Come
to
out. Come out. Stop.
Good, Dark.
Do you have the chat up yet, Donatella? Like I showed you. Go into your YouTube and punch out the pop out the chat.
She left.
She left. She hit the wrong button again. She hit the wrong button again.
Okay.
This is what happens when you're a stubborn Italian.
Hey, now.
No, T, it's your left because she's from New York, but Donatella is actually originally from Boston.
Okay.
So she is definitely a stubborn New England Italian.
Got it.
She'll be back.
Oh yeah, she'll be back. Yeah, she's fine. It's just she does this all the time when we do our lives. She'll be like,
It's
hold on,
confusing.
hit the button and
Pop out your chat, and they used to be able to mute it. Not apparently, what you can do, I never do it. You can mute your last video that you watch, your YouTube video.
Yeah.
Automatically, it will not. They'll be muted when you open it up. She's
Mhm.
back. Let's see if she got it right this time.
Did you get it?
Yay.
Did you
I
get it?
can hear everything you're saying, Derek. I don't know what to close.
Are you upset
So
at
I've
me 'cause
seen
I
you in
said
other
that?
videos. I've watched some of your auctions with Derek, but I'm T or Teresa.
That's Teresa. That's my great finds for you. So, all right, Donatella, can you hear us?
I don't know what to close. I don't know what to close.
You
Did
want to
have
type it in the chat, or you
have-
just want to?
yeah.
She
Do
might
you
be-
have the chat out, Donatella? Donatella, can you hear me? This is your pit crew. Please answer the phone.
I don't know what to close. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, that's all you have to say. All right. Do you have the chat out? Popped out.
No, not
Okay.
yet.
Go to the YouTube and pop the chat out for the show.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on.
We're gonna slowly take you step by step.
Guys in the chat, you can have a conversation as we're doing this. Help yourself.
I'm just afraid Donatella's going to
entertained.
get that reverb because I know what happens when I first did this. I
Confusing.
hear 10 different voices going around. That's why I was trying not to talk.
Right.
But now she popped off again.
See, she probably wants me to talk like this. You know what I'm talking about? Then
I
she'll
know
probably
what you're
figure
talking
it out.
about.
Okay?
Why don't you just type it in the chat, Derek, so you don't have to
Yeah.
tell her. She's getting the echo and it's confused her. Just type what she has to do in the chat.
Yeah, I usually do the good morning, Vanessa Heron. Good morning to you. Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is the worst part about this is that it's going away. You finally learn like 80% of it, and then it's going away.
Yeah, by the time, I'm finally comfortable with it. Now it's going to go away.
Most of it.
But I still don't do it right if I'm starting it. So
I'm sorry. There's a question about cameras from Empty Picker. Most of us use Logitechs. I prefer the C920. It's about $50 on Amazon on sale, and it does a great job. Derek, I don't know what model he got. He has a Logitech, but he got a
Same thing.
920 as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for $50, you can't beat it for $50.
I don't know. I don't know what it cost me.
Well, yeah. Well, free is better than $50. But $50 is real.
Well, it's so funny because when I went into the room and we were cleaning the room out, and I'm like, "Is anybody interested in this?" And some of the family was there, and they're like, "No, we don't need that stuff." And I'm like, "Okay." And I looked at it, and I'm like, "Logitech, ooh!" And I ran out of the room.
Sherry, we're probably all going to end up eventually using OBS.
Yep.
But we're trying to figure out which video feed is best. YouTube has one, Go Live, but Derek's trying to play with it, and Tommy Bargain Effect is trying to play with and trying to figure it out. But I have a feeling because OBS, it's Open Broadcasting System, right, or Source System, I think. It has so many bells and whistles. It's really cool, but it's there's a big learning curve. So once you get it set up, see, I had mine set up and then I screwed it up and I messed it up and I lost it. Then I tried setting it up again and I didn't do it properly. I did do it from my phone, but I wasn't crazy doing it from my phone because, and then what happened was it was on Memorial Day and I had my phone case on my iPhone and it was in my windshield. So when you're streaming, the battery gets hot to begin with and it was trapped because I had the case on and then the sun was beating on it. So the phone went like in a hyperdrive, and it gave me this warning. It says, "You must shut the phone. Its phone is." I said, "Okay."
That happened to Tommy last Saturday at the flea market. So
yeah. So when I'm coming to Vegas, I'm going to take the case off.
What's that?
What happened with your test yesterday? Were you able to? You were going to.
The test went beautiful. It was gorgeous, clean, but they're still working on the beta of getting people into the chat with you.
Like having a panel chat.
Oh, so you couldn't do the panel. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, you sit there and it says beta, so they're working on getting the stream in. You're supposed to put the embedded encrypted number into it to add people to the chat, but it's when you do it, I don't know, it just annoying. And me and Tommy are gonna work on it again. It's like,
Yeah, I couldn't get it to not gray out. That's what I couldn't get it to not gray out. It just kept graying out.
yeah. See,
The sad thing is, if they take away the ability to do a panel chat, there's going to be a lot fewer, which maybe that's their intent. There'll be a lot fewer people putting content on their channel because this kind of stuff gave me the nerve to put some real content or try to put some real content on my channel.
right.
You know, because it's not a big deal. Once you get on here, it's like, oh, this isn't really as much as scary as I thought it would be. It's just sitting here chatting with my friends, you know?
Right.
Yeah, plus live, you don't have to edit like you do if you do
Right.
I mean,
my husband and I had for 4 years we had a
edit
cooking
at the end
channel,
when
and
you're-
I had to
when it's all
edit with ridiculous time I spent editing those videos.
Craig says the paid service is going to be the best option.
Craig, yeah. Craig, did I sing to you?
Yeah, you did.
I mean, I wouldn't.
You're welcome to sing again if you like. You can sing to the chat. Good morning to anyone,
Good morning to anybody who wants to come on. Good morning to you.
People are crazy. We know they are.
I messaged our friend Todd. He's not feeling well this morning, so I did message him though.
Okay.
I just found out yesterday that Longaberger Baskets went out of business like a year or so ago.
Yeah.
Why did I not know that?
I didn't know my sister was going to give me all these baskets to sell, and then we stopped talking. So obviously, I don't have the baskets to sell.
Well, I have
one right here though.
I have several Longaberger baskets.
Mm-hmm. That's why the price is going up on them because of that.
See?
Yeah.
There you go.
There's
Yep.
a burger right there.
Mark on the bottom.
Several Longaberger baskets. I had a good friend years ago that I worked with that was selling Longaberger baskets. So of course I was buying them, and I mean I have Easter baskets that I had for my boys, and the picnic basket, and all kind market basket, and every kind of basket. I'm like, man, if these are the price is gonna go up, because I have looked before because, you know, I'm just not that into it, and I had looked before, but the price wasn't that good, and now if the price is gonna go up, shoot, I might get the baskets out and start listing some.
Yeah.
Sherry's message about that she found hair, and it says hair at death. Oh,
Yeah. That's nasty.
storage auction, or is that a regular? I guess a regular auction.
Here she is again.
I think I did it.
Yay!
I turned it off.
Yay!
Gosh, I can't believe
I have
how
hundreds of Longaberger baskets.
handicapped I am when it comes to like doing this whole YouTube thing.
Don't feel bad. I was exactly, ask Adam in
Oh my God,
Eric, I was exactly the same in the beginning.
I feel like such a
Exactly.
fiasco. I mean, I literally get myself like all worked up. I'm like, I'm gonna do this morning. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and I didn't do it.
She's gonna be stressed out for the rest of the day.
Oh my gosh, Adam! Thank you for inviting me,
You're
and
welcome.
thanks for having me, you guys. I'm happy to be here this morning.
Hey, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Having a
Glenn and the
conversation.
pickers in the chat, Tracy.
Good morning to Glenn. Good morning to you. Good morning to Glenn. Good morning to you.
So
No, I missed
We
him.
better when
Thank you.
Tracy sings to everybody. It just brightens everybody up.
So yeah, we don't have Darlene with us because
We don't have Perky Darlene, but we have Tracy singing to our.
we got Tracy singing, and I think Liz is struggling right now. So please keep Liz in your prayers, guys, because I know she's struggling also. But yeah, we can definitely have a great day, and come back on Monday. Hopefully everybody's strong after having this nice long weekend, and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
So like Donatella, like T was saying, that's my great finds for you. If you haven't met T, she's right there next to you.
I
And
tried to introduce myself before Donatella. Hi.
Hi,
She's
you
from-
can call me Donna.
All right, Donna.
you
I go
can
by Donna.
she's from
I go
Long
by
Island.
Sue.
She's
Oh, you're
from
in Rhode Island?
Long
No.
Island.
Oh,
Long
Long Island.
Long Island.
Oh, I heard you talking when I was trying to figure it out. I heard you talking about New Hampshire, and yeah, I'm from Boston, so I grew up. We used to go north when I was growing up, so we would do New Hampshire, and we had a summer house in Maine, and so we always were in that, in that area.
Yeah.
Some of my friends went south; they went to Cape Cod, but we always went north.
That's what. That's east.
Well, now she went as south as she could go. She's in Florida.
I know,
Now I'm in
really.
Florida.
Oh,
Now
you're
Yeah,
in Florida.
she's in-
Whereabouts?
I live in the Palm Beaches. I live in Palm
Nice.
Beach Gardens.
Nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We've been here 13 years, but we miss home. We miss home. We talk about moving back to Boston a lot.
Not in the wintertime.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
definitely.
No. That's really like the only thing that's keeping us from moving back is like the winters, because I'm done with snow and ice and cold, and I mean
Mhm.
it's just beautiful. I mean, it's only like 2 months out of the year down here that's tough. It's like July and August. You just learn to adapt. You do your things in the morning or you do your things late in the afternoon, but like that midday section,
Forget
you
it.
either got to go to the pool or the beach, because you can't just be, it's so hot. You can get a sunburn running from the car to the supermarket. It's like so hot.
Adam's getting a sunburn just from being in his house today.
Well,
I put my trash out. Because of my surgery and I wasn't feeling well a week prior, and all the rain we had, the weeds are growing. The grass isn't growing. But anyway, so there was a big thing of weeds. I said, well, let me put the trash out and I'll just rake up some of these weeds. And then when I cut the lawn the next day or so, somebody's screaming.
Good morning to Debbie. Good morning to you. Good morning to Debbie. Good morning to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
So anyway, I
You
walked
got
out of the house and I said, I'm thinking to myself, it must be 80 and 80% humidity.
Oh, yeah,
Once I stopped
baby.
perspiring, I came and looked on my computer at the weather. It was only 73, but it was 93% humidity.
I'm
Oh,
telling
my
you,
goodness.
sometimes you guys get even deeper heat waves and more humidity than we do down here. Like yesterday, it was like 85 degrees out, like all day. It was beautiful.
I
85.
can handle that with
great.
low humidity, but when it's 90 something and high humidity, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I could
Yeah,
handle
I don't know if
110 in
that-
Vegas with low humidity as opposed to 80
no
and
humidity. Yeah.
93% humidity here.
And then the
Oh,
other
Adam,
thing
don't
too,
give me that dry heat stuff, because it was 106 at 6 o'clock at night on July 29th when my husband and I stepped off a plane, and it was like going into a heat furnace. It was like a blast.
When I
Mhm.
was at last eBay Open, it was the low, I think, was 106. Well,
Yeah.
the low during the day. And one day it was like 121 or 122. And it was humid.
yeah.
Oh, human,
Well,
yeah.
The good thing about down here, when it's hot, we're equipped for it down here. Like everywhere you go, there's air conditioning. Like literally, when I go to Costco or the supermarket, I have to bring a sweatshirt with me because
They
the
turn way
AC
up.
is so high that I freeze inside the
Mhm.
stores.
I don't know if you can see the chat, but Frenchie says that if she'll be in Naples tomorrow if you're near there. You're a little
I'm not. Naples is on the other coast.
Oh,
Naples is like 3 hours away, Frenchie. But if you decide to take a hop, jump, and skip over to the east coast of Florida, I'm like 3 hours away. I would love to meet up with you.
Frenchie's
it's
a neat lady.
beautiful.
You two ladies would get along very well. I
Oh my
guarantee.
gosh, and it's beautiful, Frenchie. Think about it. Take a day trip, or even an overnight. It's really beautiful on this side of the coast. The Naples side, like the West Coast side, is much more sleepy. Especially this time of year, there's like nothing going on over there because it's a lot of the snowbirds go to that side. So everything shuts down. Like my husband and I went to visit friends, and like the local Dunkin' Donuts closed at 6 o'clock. I was
Oh,
like,
my goodness.
what's
well,
going on?
everybody's taking their Geritol and falling asleep already. So,
Crazy.
you know,
a lot of
I hate to say it, but it's being actually true. I mean, my grandparents lived there all their lives. Well, not all their lives, since the 70s. And it literally, before you know it, that's it. They're done at 6.
yeah.
And I'd be stuck in the house. I'm like, come on, I want to do stuff. Thank
Yeah,
God I had
Naples
fun.
is dead. Naples is so dead, and it's building up now. Like it's mostly trailer park homes, especially in the Naples area. But now it's starting to develop and starting to grow a little bit more. It's very different on this side of the coast.
Right.
What do you say? Yeah, my husband's saying Naples is big money. There's a lot of money there too.
There is. There is. Well, you're. I mean, I don't want to say much, but where you guys are either. I mean,
Yeah, there's big money here too. Big money.
you're what,
It's
15 minutes? You're 15 minutes away from Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, I am, and it's really, really expensive to live here on the Palm Beaches. Like real
bet.
estate. It is. It's like real estate is like Manhattan here.
That'd be crazy. Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Everything is
all
more.
the transplanted New York is there, Donna.
Yeah.
What's that?
You have all the transplanted Manhattan, New York is there.
We do.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, in the community that I live in, I'm surrounded by New Yorkers, and one person is from Massachusetts, and they're mostly all snowbirds, and they have these great big huge houses, and they only use them like 2 months out of the year. That's
Oh
it.
my goodness.
Oh yeah, and it's the maintenance fee. The maintenance fee in the community that we live in, the monthly maintenance fee, like it's called HOA, Homeowners
Yeah.
Association,
Yeah.
is over $400 a month
That's
just for the
great.
maintenance.
Miss Tracy,
Notice I don't blink at that. 'cause
Yes.
in New York, that's
you see who
like
joined us
cheap.
on the panel?
Yeah, Debbie asked.
Oh my goodness, Darlene.
Can you guess where I'm at?
In
You're
bed,
in your
darling.
bedroom.
Hey, still in bed. I bet you Kevin's sitting right next to you.
No, he went to
No,
Uh-oh.
Right
She's
down
really
there.
pixeling.
internet's
Yeah.
down.
Good morning, Darlene. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene. Good morning to you. I had to sing to you since I usually sing to everybody else, and you came in.
Right. So
Well, he's not here, but he's excited now. I get to Hot Wheel race with him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have the. He was so excited last night when I said, "Oh, you can have a car." He's like, "Yes!" Now he's a little kid again. He even said that. He's like, "I feel like a little kid going back out and having fun."
Well, he's finally getting interested in like what I've been doing and kind of seeing what it's all about. You know.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling, Darlene? Having a rough morning, or are you doing okay?
It's been kind of a rough morning. I need to go in there and get my tail up and get to work, but I'm gonna give it just a bit. I didn't wake up to just a while ago.
Have you been eating any better?
Let me think. What did I eat yesterday? A little bit better. I ate some bacon yesterday morning, so that kind of got me a little bit of protein. But I think it's so hot here, and it's just
Yeah.
miserable. And
Well, the humidity must be high there, Darlene, right?
it's awful.
Yeah,
I
I
don't see
think
how my husband does it. You guys, am I more clear
I
in
think-
here?
No.
You're better in your kitchen.
It's kind of dark. It's very
Good
dark.
morning,
Oh, yeah,
STP. Good morning to you. Good morning, STP. Good morning to you.
So, Darlene, you like my new camera?
Yes. You made me laugh when you got all up in it. And I just said, you need this. And I was doing this. You need to stop. You need to stop. Yeah, it is dark in here. I'm in my bedroom, so I don't have the lights on. So the only light is actually the camera. So if it seems dark, it's because it is dark in here. Donatello,
Okay.
I don't think we've been on at the same time.
I was going to ask you. I was going to introduce you if you didn't know. Donatello, right?
No. Hi, Darlene.
Hi.
How are you?
Do what?
I hear everybody asking how you're doing, but I don't know what's going on. How are you doing? What's wrong?
Oh, I just was going to give all my time to Kevin, but he's not here right now, so I figured I can't I just couldn't stop from. I couldn't stop from signing on, you guys. I tried. Look, Kimmy says fingers. I tried not to go for the. Oh,
Donatella, this is usually on her channel in the morning.
Oh,
This is DDTL and A in the morning.
A lot of letters.
Well, it started as DD and T, Derek, Darlene, and Traci. Then we added Adam. Then we added LizzAnn.
now you added Donna.
Yeah.
I did not know
And
until
Destiny joins us
Facebook.
occasionally. I sent her the
What?
link.
I didn't know until Facebook that Debbie, that coming on mine was our panel. I say our panel was
Yeah.
the first time she ever was live on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first time. That's why I sent the little link and told her, I said, you better get your butt up and get on this thing on the live. And she's like, I'm not. I'm like, get on. I'm telling you now. And she got on and she's like, hi. I'm like,
But I have to say, I have to give a shout out when I was doing it by myself and was having to watch the chat. This panel, Derek was the first one. Not Derek, Adam was the first one to come on and talk to me.
yep. Yep. You know, T and Donna, she always does that. She calls me Adam and Adam me.
I know. She did yesterday and denied it.
Yeah. And what does Adam always say? Go ahead.
I'm more handsome and he's younger.
Ah, there you go.
So
Not that
we always,
difficult.
we always have fun.
It's just
And-
like any good mom. We call our kids all by the wrong names, and
What's
So
that?
I have a question. Are you guys all resellers? Are you like, because I'm just getting to know all of you. Derek, I know you don't, right? You don't sell.
I do, but it's not like a ton.
Not a-
but I
not
do.
a ton.
Yeah.
Adam, do
Adam
you?
does.
Yeah. Well, you see me in Casey's stuff all the time. I do it part-time.
Part-time.
I have about 5 or 6 different medical issues going on, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Long story short, I tore my Achilles when I was working retail. I was trying to get back into management and buying, and I was working as a clerk because I had like 30 years experience and a college degree. But I stepped off one of those little giant ladders. And I missed a step.
Oh,
I was
no.
thinking, I said, I'm an idiot. I crashed into the shelving across from me. I just kept working. It kept getting worse. And long story short, like a year and a half, 2 years later, I finally had to have surgery. And then it never got better. And I had like 3 or 4 other issues come up. And of course, in the workman's comp denied my claim. They said there were pre-existing conditions.
Yeah.
But then New Jersey has something where I hired a lawyer and I got very small amount. But for 8 months, I had nothing coming in.
Oh, no.
So that's when I decided to start, trying to resell a little bit. So I was making a little bit, nothing great. So then my medical issues started flaring up again, and I have all kind of problems. So a lot of these people have medical issues and disabilities. Like, I mean, about Derek with his vision issues, and
Yes.
Traci has severe chronic pain issues. Traci is not a reseller, but she found Darlene, and we welcomed her, and she's part of our friends and our family now. And a lot of people in my chat have disabilities when I do my show, and I'm pretty much 90% an open book.
Yeah.
I tell people what's going on with me, and I had surgery, and I told some of my friends, and some of my friends I didn't. I kind of just told them it was a pain issue, and then I was on with, I don't know if you ever saw Just Sandy that does the custom jewelry,
Yes.
and then she outed me, and she kind of embarrassed me a little bit because she said something to the fact like, "How was your leg?" And I'm thinking, well, I don't remember who I told. I said, Sandy, technically it's not my leg. And so that's when she blasted out, "I know what you're baba da baba da baba," and it's like, oh geez, Sandy.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
out of all of it,
chronic
I
pain
think-
disease, Donna, and I am on Social Security, and I actually lost my childhood best friend in October and my adulthood best friend on Valentine's Day. And I went into a very, very, very serious, deep depression to the point of nearly needing to be hospitalized for the depression. And then I started watching YouTube and found this group, and I just stuck. Just stuck.
Bless her
Well,
heart,
yeah.
she's been the same with me.
She has her own channel too that she's talking about her life, which is really good.
Yeah, well, you could say that I'm disabled too.
Yeah.
I lost my 11-year-old son to pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
It was 7 years ago, but it may as well been 7 minutes ago.
Well,
And
Right.
and I just, my husband and I both, we have 3 earthly children. I call them earthly children. They're all teenagers. They're great. I call them my Vikings. They're all 6 feet tall, and they're all athletes. They're great. But yeah, I had to bury my son. So a grieving mother's heart, like I struggle with that every single day, just to get out of bed and be able to work. And I throw myself into hardcore labor work every day just to make it through my days. It's tough. It's really, really tough. I only just recently started taking medication for depression. The doctor just recently, I fought it for years and thought, you know what, I'm just going to get through this without any kind of medication. And I just recently, and I feel a lot better. I do. It's kind of a numb feeling, but yeah, it's basically a disability. And I often thought about maybe filing for disability. They say that parents that lose their children to some sort of tragedy or illness, it's really easy to get on disability because it's one of like the worst things that can happen to you as a human being. I haven't explored it yet, but my husband just chimed in, yes. Yeah, so I haven't explored it yet, but I think about it. But I sell on eBay full time. I have currently 1,700 items in one store, and I have 150 items in another store, and I buy storage units. I do a lot of charity work, so I get a lot of my stuff for free because the charity stores that I donate my things to are so generous towards, like, when they get things that they think that I can sell on eBay for more money than they can sell them for in their stores. They just throw things at me all the time, and then I, in return, give them stuff. Sometimes I'll go in and just stick $100 bill in like Charmaine's hand. Charmaine is like my favorite, my favorite little thrift store that I support. She supports an orphanage in Haiti, and she also feeds the homeless. So yeah, so that's kind of my story. Every day's a struggle for me, you guys, every single day. So.
And then Miss T she has, I think you do storage too, don't you, T?
No, I don't do any storage units. I do just local garage sales, flea markets, things like that. I sell on eBay. I've been selling on eBay for almost 20 years, part-time, because I still work full-time. I still have a full-time job. I want to go full-time at some point. Once we downsize here, we're probably going to vacate New York and go south. Not as far as you, Donna, though. Not going that far.
How much more further south than Donna?
No.
Well, they're going to see Alex.
Started Poshmark a couple of months ago. Don't have a lot on there, And I have 3 eBay stores, actually. My main store probably has about 1,200 items. My secondary store, which is really my husband's stores, has about 400. And then I use my son's, 50 item free account a month just to keep them going, keep feedback going and stuff.
That's a lot for part-time. That's a lot of items. That's
Donna,
great.
I had 10,000 almost at one point, just shy of 10,000. But I did a lot of books. I was telling the guys yesterday, I have 3,200 books right now in my garage that I finally took off of eBay and going to start Amazon with them. I'm just going to ship them all in, do FBA.
Wow.
But
I'm a little scared of Amazon. I don't know. I have an Amazon account. I've sold one thing on Amazon. I don't even know if I got the money for it. I don't even know where to look for the money for it. It's like a learning curve for me.
That's like Poshmark. I sold 2 pairs of shoes already, and I completely forgot to put in my bank information. They're still holding my money. I have to make sure I go in there and do that.
Yeah, I think Amazon is holding my money. I mean, it's only $30, but
Right.
I think that they're still holding my money. I need to, but you know what? I love eBay. I absolutely love eBay. eBay is my thing. I tried Poshmark. The sharing on the Poshmark is just
Yeah,
way too much. It's not my gig. I hate it.
I do too.
I love eBay customer service. I absolutely love it. As a
Are
matter
you
of
in
fact,
an anchor store?
I'm sorry?
Are you an anchor store?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Because I
No.
still keep my anchor store. I probably shouldn't now, not having 10,000 items up, but I feel their customer service is so much better when you are an anchor store. But if you're
Really?
saying that, what are you, the next level down?
Up on the next level down, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not until I get to like 5,000 items will I and you know, I'll tell you what, I've been trying to get my numbers up, but, and I know this is like a weird thing to complain about, but you know, I'll list, you know, 20, 25 items and then I'll sell 20 items. It's crazy.
That's
You
great.
know,
You have a great sell-through rate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I have a good sell-through rate. I keep my prices really, really reasonable in my store because most of my items have zero cost of goods. Because I'll buy a mini storage, and most of the time I've made my money back on the mini storage before I even leave the premises. Because I shoot pictures right away and post them on like the local marketplace. Like I just recently bought that NASCAR storage unit that Derek has helped me so much, you know, with that.
Yeah, I was on that. Yeah.
Yeah, and before I even left that mini storage, I sold a washer and dryer and basically, you know, right out of the mini storage, posted it on Facebook Marketplace, paid for the mini storage like before I even left.
That's
It's awesome.
great.
You want to cover when an anchor store was a question. There's what, a starter store, a basic store, a premium store, and then an anchor store.
Anchor store.
How many? It's just basically you get more free, quote unquote, free listings.
10,000 in an anchor store.
10,000 with an anchor store, and you get concierge service, which
Yes.
that is an add-on service. I don't know how much it costs. I was talking about it the other video I did, I think this past Wednesday, because I went to eBay Open, I got it, but I'm, you know, small potatoes, small volume, but I love the concierge service. So you the last 2 years, I mean, I didn't go 2 years ago, but this past year I went, and they offered free concierge service to all eBay Open ticket purchasers.
Awesome.
So I'm hoping to get that, and my goal is to get up to around 400 listings. Right now I'm floating around 100, but I mean, like I said, if I got my health 50% better, and I'm going to try to make myself accountable, I bought a couple whiteboards and start putting goals and tracking my listings, and because this good till cancel stuff has killed me with the
Killing everybody.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah. It's not killing. I feel like maybe I did good to cancel before this, so it's not really hurting
that's
me.
why
I
it's
feel-
not affecting you because you did it before.
Yeah, and you know what? I think too. I'm just a firm believer in if you're listing every day, you're selling more. It's such
That's
so true. It's just so true.
Like I saw a pair of jeans. I got to find a pair of jeans. And I'm selling. I think I might break even because I've had them for so long. And I cut the price, and shipping. And I think it's $14, and shipping alone is going to cost me almost $8. So it's like,
Good morning to Shasha. Good morning to you. Good morning to Shasha. Good morning to you. Yeah, the dog chewed up the packaging to the refill for her doo-doo bags for her leash. What an idiot. I'm like, what do you want to chew that up for? We only use that to pick up your doo-doo when your daddy takes you on a walk. And dog.
Somebody's popular.
Yeah, but Adam, when you're doing those sales and you're only making $7, you know, per item, and you're doing, you know, 10 or 15 of those a day, it's worth it. Like a lot of my items with the shipping, like I'm only making $5 or $6, you know, dollars on each item, but it adds up.
But that's kind of like my goal, to try to get, you know, 3 to 5 packages a day and make on average like $10 per item. So I figure if I can make, you know, $30, $40, you know, gross profit per day times 7 days, it's $200. That's kind of like my goal, to get like $200 gross profit.
Yeah, that's your food money for the week. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then I have a lot of. I told you guys I have a lot of medical issues, so so I figured $200 a week gross profit. I mean, it's something.
Right.
Where do you get your stuff, Adam?
Mainly thrift stores, because the garage sales and yard sales are pretty much non-existent around here, because April is very, very rainy. May can be rainy, and then June it was decent, but there weren't a lot of yard sales. And now we're into this July and August soup. So
Yeah.
people don't really do in August. Most people are on vacation and don't really do yard sales.
Adam, do you go over to Pennsylvania at all to do any?
I do not.
Yeah, because you're close, right?
Right.
Because I would think even they would have like some decent estate sales. We have a lot of good estate sales here on Long Island.
Yeah, I could go. I mean, I'm 5 minutes from the bridge.
Right.
A bridge. I mean, I'm probably a half an hour from 3 different bridges.
Survival 89%.
What were we saying, Derek?
Now, my son asked me a quick
Oh,
question.
okay.
Oh, so Adam, I'm gonna be doing a lot more like lots of, LOTS, like lot,
Right.
of stuff, because I have such a huge amount of inventory that I'd love to just share the wealth with people. So, once I figure out how to go on live, Derek.
Yes, I know. I'm here. I got it. Well, we're gonna be.
What
Well,
time
you're
have
already on Derek for the
because
new
we only have-
platform.
You only
I'm
have
gonna
3
try
weeks.
to do some lots and just put
Yeah,
a price
next
on it, and do like that men's box sold right away. It sold for $29 shipped, and I mean there had to be well over $200 worth of
Right.
possible eBay clothing in there that she got, maybe even more. It was all great stuff with tags on it. So
Yeah, we're gonna do that next
Take it away
week,
from
guys.
clothing.
Next Thursday, me and Darlene are gonna have our afternoon auction that we have. She's gonna set up some boxes, men's, women's.
You said Darlene.
Yeah.
You mean Donna?
Donna, sorry. Because
Oh,
Darlene's on Monday.
that's okay,
Darlene's on
Adam.
Monday night.
that's all right, Adam.
Because Darlene's on Monday night with us, so.
Right.
So
Darlene's Monday.
Donna and I, next Thursday, we're gonna do but probably about an hour and a half, maybe 2.
Dylan, what
Other
is
than
your
how it goes. And we're gonna do clothing, some more die-cast stuff, T-shirts and stuff like that. Whatever she wants to set. That's why we'll have a meeting together where we're gonna figure out what we're gonna put together for lots of stuff, and then do some NASCAR stuff again, and we'll have another good auction.
The Christmas one was
get it.
awesome. I have everything lined up on the dining room table. I'm gonna send it out today. Adam, thanks for buying that lot. So, you'll be able to break up that lot. Like those Lennox Christmas ornaments that that came in part of the lot. I sell those for $11.11, like all day long on
Plus
eBay.
shipping?
Yeah, that's including shipping.
Okay. Well, like I was telling Derek, I mean, he's in the die cast and all. I said, well, let me get the die cast.
Yeah,
I mean, so I'm paying like $20 for the die cast.
right.
Maybe I can get my $20 back from the other stuff. And,
Yeah, put all that stuff on eBay.
Yeah.
I'll throw in a couple of extra goodies in the box for you too, Adam. You can list on eBay.
So just be ready for next Thursday. She's gonna have some interesting boxes.
Hold on. I'll show you.
No.
Hold on.
I got enough of crap. No, you are not.
Traci,
why not?
Traci, I
No.
muted you whenever you're ready. I know it's
I
a little
got
noisy, so whenever
This
you're ready.
is what
No.
Derek wants.
No, stop. You're causing problems now. Don't. I caught enough of slack for that already. Look at her. She has them in her hands.
Oh no. Better not show that.
Oh my God.
It was in one of my boxes, Derek. I'm
Traci, are you
sorry.
okay?
We'll talk later. Talking later.
Is Traci frozen?
It was a woman's box, and there was just a piece of lingerie in the box, and Derek got a lot of flack for it, I guess. And the box hasn't sold; it's still sitting here. It's brand new with tags.
But still,
Darlene
it's,
says everybody needs those. Not everybody, Darlene.
Anyways, so yeah, I'm bidding on an auction today, and it's got a refrigerator and a stand-up freezer in it, and I'm a little bit scared about it because I don't know what's inside the freezer.
well,
and
yeah. You're never gonna know what's in there. But what else is in it? There has to be something else in there.
There's
Are all your auctions there online, Donna?
The auctions I do are all online. Yeah.
Do you trust them? I see that everything here is online too, and I'm so afraid because I think I hear so much about how they stage them and they go through them first.
I have been so fortunate. Every unit I've bought so far. So I bought my first unit like 19 years ago. And then I just started getting back into it recently. So I've bought about 15 units in the past, maybe 2-3 months. And every unit, I can honestly say every unit that I bought has had no odor, no scents, no cigarette smell, no cat feces smell. You know, that's my biggest fear, that they, you know, stink of that stuff. Out of all those units, I can say that probably 2 of them were bad, that I lost money on. But when I say lose money, one of them I paid $100 for, and I recovered $0 from that one. It was a small one. And then the other one was the prostitutes unit, which I think I've maybe sold 1 pocketbook from that one, and I think I paid $160. So I haven't recovered my money from that one either. But no, it doesn't scare me to buy them. I just, you know, it's like going to Vegas. You know what? You just got to gamble. You just got to yeah, you just got to figure out how much money you want to put on the table and know that you could lose all that money. To me, that's my gambling. Like I don't gamble slot machines or Vegas, but I love to gamble storage units.
And then how do you move like it? What about like the one you're talking about with a refrigerator and a freezer? I mean, what happens if you can't sell that like you did the washer and dryer?
Well, my husband's a general contractor, and he has a big hydraulic dump trailer. So, and I have a teenage son with a lot of friends, you know, and I'll throw them a few dollars. And if I can't sell it, if it's in bad shape, it will just go to the dump. I just bring it right to the dump and just dump it. Whatever. I'm actually getting ready to do a YouTube video on bringing stuff to a consignment store, because I have a consignment store that I bring a lot of furniture to, that sells it for me also. And, you know, it's like 50-50, and I'm fine with that. But, and then I donate to charity what I can donate. But I'll tell you what, a lot of stuff just goes to the dump. It has to. I mean, my last one that I bought, it was 2 tons of debris went to the dump.
Wow.
2
tons of debris.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, a lot of back.
What's the fee? How does well, first of all, I can't physically do it because, you know, but I'm concerned about the fees with the dump fees.
So 2 tons, 2 tons of debris cost me $120.
I'm sure there must be a minimum. Say you bring just a refrigerator or whatever. There's 2 pieces.
They weigh you. So what they do is so if you're just bringing in like a couple of household trash bags, it's the minimum is I think $6. They don't bother to weigh you. But if you're bringing in like a truckload or a trailer load with like a refrigerator on it, washer, dryer, whatever, what you do is when you pull up to the booth, your whole truck gets weighed. My husband's truck has a sticker on it, so they already know. You just show them they don't have to weigh it. Mm-hmm. And so then you go in, you dump what you need to dump, and then on the way out, they weigh on the way out. At the weight, yeah, and then you have to give, it's all cash, so you have to give them cash. So usually I have to give them like $40 cash, and then I'll get back like $20 or $15 or $30, whatever it is. You get back the cash, and they pretty good setup, huh? All cash.
Yeah,
no
right.
Credit.
All right, guys. Well, I hate to say it, but I gotta go. I'm gonna get situated because I have my other show coming on. Donatella, I'll call you around 12 o'clock to get situated with you and see what we can do.
Anytime.
Yeah.
I have a couple of people too. Bye, Derek.
See you on Monday, guys.
Bye, Derek.
Good morning.
Bye.
Good morning to you. Good morning, Duck Crazy Guard. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mama. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mama. Good morning to you. I love you, Mama.
Donna Mama is, I say Mama, they say Mama. It's my Jersey Philly accent, is Darlene's mother-in-law. They live in the same home.
Oh.
And everybody calls her Mama, or I call her Mama.
Mama.
That's Shy Dove is his mama. She enjoyed your greeting, Tracy.
Thank you.
Guys, I guess we'll figure you want to run about 10 o'clock, like another 15 minutes. I know we all have things to do. So
Yeah, that sounds
we'll run
good.
about 10 o'clock, another 15 minutes. Okay.
That sounds good.
Okay. So yeah, I was interested about the dump fees. I was thinking about doing it, and then my back. I mean, it's
so much work.
Yeah, I couldn't. And then if you have to hire somebody, and how are you going to make any money? I'm sure you can if you're doing volume.
Yeah, and I, like I said, I give my son, money, and then I don't know if you saw the video of us pulling into the dump.
No,
and
I didn't watch
smell,
the video. No.
the smell at the dump. There's a video of me. I'm literally gagging. It's so bad. It's awful. So when I go with my son, he doesn't even let me get out of the truck. What he does is he climbs out of the door and then he steps on the foot rail, and the step rail on the truck.
Right.
And he jumps into the back of the truck and then he just pushes everything off the back of the truck. So I don't even have to get out. But when I don't have my son with me and I'm bringing stuff that's smaller stuff from the storage unit, what I do is I'll save sheets or towels from the storage unit that I find, and then I'll open up the truck door and I lay down a path of towels and sheets on the cement at the dump because the ground is so disgusting to step on it. So I make myself a path to the back of the truck and I walk like a princess. You should see all the contractors and the
the laborers,
the big dump people that they look at me like I'm crazy, like I'm laying down.
It's like crazy lady again.
The princess. I don't want to step on that ground. It's disgusting. It's really disgusting, and the smell.
Have you tried using those little respirator things that they help at all or no?
I do. I'll keep a mask in the truck going into
help a little bit? I guess
going into the dump, and I'll wear the mask.
Breathe through your mouth and use the respirator. Yeah.
Yeah, and in one of the videos, my friend Dolores, who was with me, she's like, "Get the masks, get the masks," and we're fumbling around in the truck looking for the masks to put on them because when we pulled into the truck, I'm like, "Oh, I can't do this! I can't do this!" It was awful. It's awful. It's a lot of work. I know it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
it is. But I get such great treasures. I mean, my quarters unit that I bought, oh my God, it's paid itself over 100 times.
Now that NASCAR unit, was that a store that had closed? And what do you
think? No. I try, I always try to profile the people that
sometimes I watch videos about people that do that. Then the storage, the managers or whatever, they know a little bit about the people that are running it.
Yeah, no, I don't know anything about the person. The only thing I can guess is that, to me, all right. So number one, I know that he was on some sort of disability or something because there was a lot of pill bottles in there, pain medicine.
My house.
Yeah, a lot of pain medicine was in the unit. A lot of empty bottles and a lot of full bottles too.
Right.
So it looked to me, this is me making up the story in my head. It looks like he probably got a huge settlement of money and then just lived it up. He went to concerts, he went to NASCAR, he spent money left and right, buying Franklin. He spent so much money on Franklin Mint stuff, the motorcycles, the Harley Davidson motorcycles I'm selling at $200 a pop. There was a whole bunch of those in there, and it looked like he just squandered all his money, just literally squandered all his money, and then in the end, he probably just lost it all.
Right.
Just lost it all. I mean, that's
Donna, Wes is saying in the chat you should wear a pair of boots.
Oh yeah, I should go to Walmart and buy those big rubber boots. Right?
Yeah, the ones that come up to your knees.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even want to bring those boots into the truck with me after walking. Do you know what I mean? It would still be you'd still have that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That disgusting.
Maybe throw them in a big like a leaf bag, a big huge leaf bag. Throw them in there, and when you get home, wash them off.
Right. Well, my little magic carpet path
Your
is
magic
working out
carpet.
it's working out fine.
So what do you do then?
That's all
Throw all that
day.
stuff in the dump when you leave? What do you do with the blankets and stuff you
I
leave?
leave them
Leave them
there.
there. They pick them up probably.
No, well, if you watch the videos, they have big, huge, enormous front end loaders. And what they do is they push all of the debris. So it's an indoor building, and you go up a hill, and you go indoors of this building. And then on one side of the building, it's open, and the big, huge tractor trailers that haul it away to the actual like big city dump yard, they're down below. So they have these huge front end loaders that push all the trash into the trucks that are down below and fill the trucks up. So yeah, so those pieces of fabric that I leave behind just get pushed in with all of the other. But you should see, it's really funny. Like you should see like the contractors that are in there that like I always get looks, and they're always laughing at me when they see me out there laying out my little path of cloth. It's really funny. They all laugh at me. The prima donna. I'm not a prima donna. I swear to you, I'm not. I work like a man. I really, really do. But I do not want to step on that. Gross, disgusting.
I can
Ew.
Oh,
Darlene is leaving us, folks. If you want to say goodbye.
Bye, Darlene.
Swamp Picker said shower
Bye,
caps
Darlene,
on
I
your
love
feet.
you. I love you, Darlene.
That's a really good idea.
Shower caps on your feet. Okay.
That's a
Oh,
really
like they
good
do in the
idea.
operating room. You ever see like when they come into the operating room? They
Yeah.
don't-
Well,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, that's a really good idea, and that would be easier. And those I could just flip off and
Probably
just throw
triple
them.
those.
Gosh, that's a really great idea. Thank you. I'll have to look for
You have
those.
to stop at them at medical. So I'm sure it's probably cheaper on Amazon. But look,
I know, right? That's a really
That's a good
smart
idea. Yeah,
and
I
good
mean, 'cause, yeah.
idea.
I'm
Good
sure like the
morning.
single ones are not, but if you put like 3 or 4 on, and then
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
I mean,
morning,
even if they're
Rosie.
10 cents a piece, so what's going to cost you $1 for?
I know,
Another
right? That's awesome.
And key
And
lime
just throw them in a bag and knot up the plastic bag, and you're good to go.
Yeah, no, I don't even have to throw them in a bag, Adam. Just slip them off my feet and throw
I
them
just
back
throw them
into.
Yeah.
Yeah, just throw them on the ground.
All
Get
right,
rid of them. One-time use. Boom.
there you
Get
go.
rid of them. Yeah, so that's
That's
that.
interesting.
Sherry's saying Dollar Tree has them.
Oh, cool.
Good morning, Crystal, Miss Tracy.
Good morning,
was
Tina. Key lime kisses.
Key lime kisses.
Good morning, Rosie's Closet, and key lime kisses too. Good morning, Rosie's Closet, and key lime kisses too.
Crystal, how hot is it in Vegas? It was I walked out of the house today. I thought I was going to pass out. It was 73. I thought it was like 83 and 93% humidity.
Wow.
So it's 3 hours different. So it's only like 7 a.m. there, but it's probably 100 already.
Probably hot, very hot.
2.5 weeks we'll be in Vegas.
I wish I was going.
Me too.
I was planning on it, but
It's
we
only
just
80?
had some unexpected
That's not
expenses.
even bad, Adam.
No, it's better than here where then we got 93% humidity.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Swamp Picker. Woo-hoo.
Nice, Glenn. Yeah, you had the earthquake. I mean, that was like, what is it, 100 miles north of LA? Was there more than one? Because I thought that's the epicenter was 100 miles north of LA.
Wow.
And it was what, 6.4?
Yeah, I saw 6 point something this morning on the news, on the early morning.
Wow.
Chris,
big.
the thrift stuff hustler, who I had on my show last Wednesday, he said he was in Burbank at a gas station when it happened, and he was in the convenience store or something, buying something. He was going to get a car wash. So basically, he gave him a hard time. He says, look, hurry up! I want to get my car washed. He goes, I'm only worried if the ground opens up and I'm going to things start falling on me. He goes, I'm still going to stay and get my car washed. So okay.
6.6, Crystal said.
Okay.
Wow.
That's serious.
And there was a bunch of aftershocks too.
I can't even fathom. The feeling the earthquake underneath my feet. We had a few years ago, a very like 2 or 3 point something, probably 100+ miles away from my house, and we actually did feel a little bit, and that was just a teeny bit, and I was like, "What's going on?" Because you could like hear it and feel it a little bit, but that was a tiny, 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 tiny.
Probably the same one we had here, because I think it went from like South Carolina to like Maine or something. The one we had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine just tiny, but oh my goodness. I mean, I saw on the news this morning, I saw, like stores with all the stuff that had
off the shelves. Yeah.
and all that stuff. And
They used to get video cam footage of like grocery stores, things falling off the shelves.
yeah. What a horrible mess that must be to clean up.
You thought you were going to die in '94. Wow. Big Northridge quake. Okay. Huh. That's
What
scary.
was that on the Richter scale, Crystal? The Northridge one.
94.
I haven't seen any footage. Was there a lot of damage? I haven't been on the news yet
Yeah, I
today.
haven't either. I wanted to make sure I got up plenty of time to do this. I wasn't sleeping well. It's like just
I
get up, being organized and
All I saw, Donna, is just like I said, the stores with stuff coming off the shelves and the aftermath of stores where stuff had fallen off the shelf and stuff like that. But I didn't see any or hear any of specific like building damage or anything, which I'm sure there would have to be some at
Right.
that. 6.4 is pretty. 6.4 to 6.6, 6.7.
right.
That's a
That's a
substantial
big earthquake.
shaking.
I guess the animals all got scared.
Holy moly.
And people
Yeah,
were about the fireworks last night, how it was upsetting all the dogs, I guess, because their hearing is so much more sensitive, the pets.
Right.
Yeah, we had geez, for about 4 hours they were shooting all fireworks.
Yeah, we had a long, thank goodness Piper is at least the fireworks, thunderstorms, that kind of stuff doesn't bother her in the least. She sleeps right through it. But it was just like, it seemed like for hours last night, all I was hearing was fireworks going off.
Same here. I have an Australian Shepherd, and it doesn't really bother him at all either. He just went and laid down, and he was comfortable. But we live, I live near this. It's called North Palm Beach Country Club, and they put on a huge fireworks display every year, and it goes on for like a good 45 minutes, and it's literally like over my house, and it's loud. It's really loud, and
Yeah.
it went on forever and ever. You know, when the kids were little, I used to love to go and watch the fireworks with them, but they're teenagers now, so they all like kind of went off
They want
last
to go
night.
with their friends and not mom and dad.
Yeah, you know, my husband's like, "What do you want to go do tonight?" I'm like, "Nothing," and my back was killing me last night. So he's like, "Aren't we gonna go watch fireworks?" I'm like, "No, I don't need to see fire. Like, I've seen enough fireworks in my lifetime. I don't need to see any more." He's like, "Oh, let's just go watch them somewhere." I'm like, "No, I'm all done. Like, I don't." You know,
when we go up to my brother-in-law's cabin, that's fun. Plus, it's my brother-in-law that's doing the fireworks. But it's not, but we camp there overnight. So it's not like we go, like, I'm an early to bed kind of person anyway. So when the fireworks get done, I just go in the camper and go to bed.
yeah.
And that's the kind of fireworks I don't mind.
Yeah.
But if I have to go fight a crowd or something, forget it.
I mean, when I lived in Boston, every year we would go on the Charles River with the boat and watch the Boston Pops at the Esplanade and watch the fireworks there. And I mean, when you've seen those fireworks, they're just like amazing, just amazing. So yeah, you can keep your firecrackers that they set off over here.
The best fireworks, I've seen two places that I would have to say would rate as my top two fireworks. One year I was actually in Philadelphia. for 4th of July and saw them going off behind the art museum.
Right.
And after the parade, and I saw on fireworks on the Army base that my son was stationed at Fort Stewart, Georgia, and those were amazing.
Yeah. I'm
But
sure.
other than that, yeah, nothing to write home about, so to speak.
Yeah, the Boston ones are pretty amazing. The Boston Pops, they play the, the symphony in the big hat shell.
Yeah.
And then
That's
Oh
how
my
they
gosh.
did in Philadelphia. They had, they had some bands. They had the Beach Boys and stuff, and then they did the
Was that for
Philadelphia
the bicentennial?
played. What?
Was that for the bicentennial?
I don't know what year that was.
Okay.
A long time ago.
Mm.
A long time ago in my youth, not my youth, but my younger days.
Yeah. So lots of damage from this one, state of emergency declared yesterday.
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I don't think I know anybody that lives in that area, like personally know anybody.
My thoughts and prayers for everybody in that area, for sure. What
I
a
can
horrible
imagine,
thing.
like Crystal was saying, she has friends that work in a motel. You imagine, like, if you're on like the 30th or 40th floor and the building's shaking.
Oh, I can't even fathom how frightening that must be.
Oh.
Frightening.
Keyline Kid says, has she been out? Crystal, have you been out to see if there's any damage and make a video? I guess there's probably stuff you could probably go on the Las Vegas news channels, and
Yeah.
some of that stuff's on YouTube.
Hmm.
Crazy. Or they had to evacuate a hospital. Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's big. Ooh.
That's scary.
That's extreme.
That's
If they have
really
to evacuate a hospital, that's extreme.
Maybe they lost power and the generators couldn't hold up, or so, who knows?
Yeah.
Wow. That is scary. Well, Traci, you haven't been saying much. I guess we've been dominating the conversation.
That's okay. No worries. Believe me. I'm listening intently. All good. All good.
We're right around 10 o'clock, and I don't want to
Yeah.
keep you guys too
And
much
prayers
longer.
again also to everybody who's out there. I guess Crystal's out there, so she's been kind of keeping everybody updated. So thank you, Crystal. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. So if you guys want to.
Love you all. I love everybody in the chat. My thoughts and
Feel
prayers are
good,
with
Tracy.
you.
Feel good.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us in the chat, and thanks Donna, thanks
Thanks for
Teresa,
inviting me. Thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Thanks for
Derek, who's on his other show right now, and thanks Miss Tracy for singing to our guests. Again, the show should be on Darlene's channel, Norgus R, on Monday. Typically, she starts at 8:30 a.m. It's Monday through Friday, through weekdays, and I listed all the links of the various the people I knew were going to be in the panel today. Listed in the links below. So, guys, we'll call it a day. And again, I have plenty of videos. I know it's not really the coffee chat, but I'm looking for subscribers, and you guys can watch my videos. A lot of reselling videos. So, again, thanks for being here. We'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Thanks, Adam.
Thank you, Adam.